What's up, everybody? It is Friday, August 3rd, and this is episode 24 of The Daily Comic. I'm Jimmy Bird, and this is a show where I read one comic book a day and then come here and tell you what I think of it. Today's comic is Project Superpowers, issue number 1. It's put out by Dynamite Comics. A few weeks ago, they came out with this, and I'll show you this too. This issue 0. That was an introductory price of 10 cents. I got a bunch of these thinking, you know what? 10 cents, I think anybody would check this out for 10 cents. And they were a hard sell, even at 10 cents. Not sure why, so I checked it out, issue 1, wanted to see what was going on. So the idea behind this, which is actually kind of cool, there was a limited run of this back in 2008, helmed by Jim Kruger and Alex Ross. That the idea was they took a bunch of the Golden Age heroes, the guys that really didn't make the cut after Marvel and DC monopolized the comic book industry, you know, with Batman and Spider-Man, the X-Men, stuff like that. There's just a bunch of guys that were created back in the, you know, World War II era, the early days of comics, that just did not make the cut for some reason. Guys like Green Llama, Black Terror, Samson, man, who else was in there? There's just a bunch of different characters that were around back then. And they made a new sort of Justice League featuring these guys. So they came out with this called Project Superpowers and kind of gave them a new backstory where, Fighting Yank. The Fighting Yank was a hilarious looking colonial guy with big Conan muscles and an American flag across, I don't know if it was a tattoo or a very skin-colored white shirt, because it was just a very confusing thing. But they were put into basically some sort of time capsule urn and then busted out and into the modern day. So we got a bunch of, again, Golden Age comics heroes thawed out, I guess, and brought into a new era. This reminded me a lot of Watchmen meets Captain America in that regard. The art's cool. It's that classic, you know, what you get from Dynamite. Lots of muscles, lots of abs, lots of bright colors. But what I really felt is it lacked heart or soul. And the point of this is to make me care about your characters, and I just didn't. It didn't do anything to draw me in as a reader. And I know it's got to be a hard sell because you're basically reviving a 10-year-old franchise that wasn't that big to begin with. That was actually a revival of characters that didn't make the cut 60, 70 years ago. So it's got to be a really, really hard sell. But it also should give you kind of a blank slate. It gives you like a clean palette to kind of do what you want. And I just think it missed the mark. It missed the mark in that regard as far as doing anything really spectacular to draw me in. So I gotta be honest, I'm not too excited to see what happens in issue 2. The art was great. The writing wasn't bad. It just didn't do anything to draw me in as a reader, as an everyday comic reader, or to make me want to check out more. It really did not help me connect with the characters or to care what's going on in this universe. So yeah, there's that. Am I wrong? Please tell me. Did you read Project Superpowers? Did you like it better than I'm explaining it here in the Daily Comic? What should I read next? What should I read tomorrow? You can put all that in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Have a great day.